Hi, legal besties, and welcome to season 2 of Ladies in Law. My name is Allison Melendez.
And I'm Michaela Dixon.
And we are so excited for you to be joining us on season 2. Season 2 is going to be focused on leaning into your softness, being your authentic self, and our experiences being female professionals.
And while this season will definitely cover all three of those things, it's kind of going to be our theme going into the entirety of the season and what we have planned. So we want this intro episode to really kind of give you a little snapshot and timeline of what to expect this season. So we also plan on covering leaning into your empathy, learning how to develop your empathy, learning how to be able to show up for others and also not lose yourself in the process. And a lot of ways that can manifest in compassion fatigue. So kind of combating ways to not get to that point.
And also just having guests outside of the legal profession that can talk about and speak to those concepts. Because oftentimes as, if you're in the legal field, you're hearing these concepts, but hearing them from someone that's in different industries can really help to solidify and explain tips on what we can be doing to take care of ourselves, our clients, and just overall our community.
Definitely. And I think that's something that we're really excited about for this season is we have the most incredible lineup of guests, and all of them come from different walks of life, have different experiences, and have different stories that can help us just grow as human beings and professionals. And we're obviously still attorneys. So
yes. But I think just taking a step and focusing on, like, at the end of the day, that's our profession and that's something we do, but there's so many applicable concepts that go into different areas and different industries. And so by broadening our guests and having a lineup of people that are not necessarily always going to be attorneys, I think it's just going to really expand this for all different types of audience members that are tuning in. And we really hope you enjoy these guests. Please continue to give us feedback on the different episodes that we have, because that will really help us to plan for the different types of guests we're going to have.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's some of the most amazing opportunities that we get by doing this podcast is getting to meet these incredible individuals that inspire us. And I truly think are going to inspire anyone who has the privilege of listening to them speak about their experiences. And I think something that like we hold dear always is that we are attorneys. Like that is our profession, but it is not us as individuals. Like we are so much more than our profession. And so it's important to lean into that. And while our profession obviously will bleed into some of these episodes where we'll ask like, how can we show up for our clients better? But we also believe that that can transcend being an attorney, that can be applicable to so many different professions and walks of life as well.
Yeah. And I think part of that, the point of season 2 for us is kind of stepping outside of our comfort zone. You know, we know so many attorneys and that's comfortable for us. We have a community already of attorneys, but I think tapping into the different communities and the different industries that can help us be better attorneys and better people really just kind of speaks to season 2 and the goal and mission of just leaning into those traits that are uniquely you. I mean, as an attorney, it's great when you have experiences outside of the law that you can tap into. Maybe you're a nurse or you had a profession before. And so we'll have guests on that. We'll talk about that, about starting, the law as a second career. That's going to be one of our topics. We also have a guest that's going to be talking about redefining success. Success looks differently for various different types of people. And so just really expanding the concept of being uniquely you and tapping into what makes you happy.
Yeah. Oh my. I'm getting so excited hearing you be like, what we're going to talk about. And I kind of want to just start talking about it. I'm like, yeah. And then we're going to say this about that. But I think that's like, we find so much joy in doing this. I mean, I literally get to make a podcast with my best friend. It's like so fun that we get to like so much do fun. This.
And we get to talk to such amazing human beings too. So yes. I love that.
I know. I feel like every episode that we've recorded thus far, I'm like making little cheat sheets of like mantras I need to say to myself because they're making us feel so good. So that's what's like up for us in this season. We're also going to talk about microaggressions and our experiences being female professionals. And I think that also is not unique to our field. And so I think just talking about that, how to combat that, not losing your softness. I know we talked about that a little bit, but I think that's so important to just maintain humanity, and like always move in alignment with who you want to be. And sometimes regardless of how someone's treating you, you still want to be proud of the way that you are showing up and who you are to your core.
100%. And I think that will be a theme that just permeates throughout the season. So we're really excited. We hope that you tune in on whatever platform you watch your podcast. But yeah, we're excited for season 2. It's going to be the best. And please just continue to give us feedback on topics. We'll obviously be sprinkling in legal topics throughout as well, because I do think those we've had feedback that's really helpful. So please tune in.
Thank you.